So I spoke to my granddad today. He said he broke his ribs, fractured his spine. He went to the hospital for 23 hours. Said that he couldn't get seen for ages. He even said to the doctor, shall I go home for a bit and then come back? And then they said, oh, you have to do the procedure all again. So the NHS is failing. It's understaffed. They're underpaid. A&E wait. How long do you wait in A&E? What, about 5-6 hours? So I don't know the figures because I haven't looked into the figures, but I don't know why we're struggling so much. There's obviously a reason. There might be many reasons. I've got family that work in the health sector. I need to speak to them about it. I really do need to speak to them about it. My granddad said there was beds lined up in the corridor. Beds lined up in the corridor with patients on it. There's not enough room in the wards. And my thing is, why are they building more prisons, but they're not building more hospitals? I'm not quite sure. I need to know. I need to look into the figures. So I don't want to speak on things that I don't know, because that is no good. That's not going to help anyone, speaking on stuff you don't know. But I really do need to find out why we are struggling so much. I went to hospital the other day just for a quick checkup on something with one of my family members, and I even seen the corridors was full. The wards are full. The corridors are full. Obviously the staff is underpaid, underappreciated. Like, even when you think about it, back in COVID, they said clap for the NHS. Where was the pay rise? Bankers seem to get a bonus. Why don't the healthcare sector get a bonus when they save a life or look after life? Where are we going to be in 10 years? Is the NHS gonna be all privatised? The NHS is failing. Like I said, I'm not sure why. The wait times are sky high. Can't even get into the doctors anymore without a massive wait. And then what annoys me is A&E on a Saturday or Friday. You don't even want to go on them days because there's drunk people, they bash their head or whatever, fights happening. So that's more resources being wasted. People are ringing ambulances for stupid stuff that they could just walk into their GP practice or A&E. So I say there needs to be change, but I really do need to look into the figures. I need to look into why certain things are happening, why we're waiting 23 hours to be seen, why the NHS staff are underpaid, underappreciated, why they got a clap when COVID happened and not a pay rise. Like, do you know what it is? Obviously, I know why footballers get paid that much money, because there's sponsorships and there's money in it. But at the end of the day, we've got prisons open, people that have committed heinous crimes. I'm not talking about petty crimes. I'm talking about heinous crimes, the big ones. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say the crimes, but you know what I mean. The big ones. They're getting 3 meals a day. They're getting looked after. Why? Why are they getting looked after? It's like some people, they don't mind committing the crime because they know in England they're going to be looked after nice. But then you've got people waiting on a ward. No, people waiting for a ward, and they're in the corridor. They're cold. They're freezing. Old people struggling again. So it all ties in. You've got nurses, doctors that are super stressed, overworked, underpaid, super stressed. Some of them have had to go off with depression. Some of them have had to go off. They can't take it anymore. They've been worked to the bone, and yet still they give you a 3% pay rise. But let's say hypothetically inflation's 4.9%. You're not really better off. So I need myself, for my own peace of mind, to look into the figures and understand why things aren't going how they should. We've got money for fighter jets, even though we want to defend our country. Or I was just using that as an example. But we haven't got money for people that actually save our life. Surgeons work to the bone. Work to the bone. Off the press. It's sad. It's sad, to be honest. I know the NHS has done great things, and I'm basically saying it needs more appreciation, because a lot of doctors will go private and a lot of nurses will go to other countries where it is private as well. So there definitely needs to be change. Something needs to happen. I was just driving, I was just thinking about it. It's terrible. And obviously, like I said, I spoke to my granddad today. He's still in great pain. He should be relaxing, but he's doing bits and bobs. I just had to help him today with a certain thing. Just speaking to him, and he was basically saying that there's no money in it. But why isn't there any money? I want answers. I need to find out the figures. That's the only thing I can say. But yeah, that's the thought of today. Probably drop a food review tomorrow. Obviously, first day of the diet, going well. Obviously, it's only day one, so there's nothing to be gassed about. But yeah, hope you have a nice evening, guys. And that's me. Peace.